Let's go back right to the beginning of time. What is the very first thing that God created? It says, Vayehi or, let there be light. But now let me ask you this question. What light is that referring to? If it's the physical light, we know that the book of Bereshit teaches us that it was on day 4 that God created the sun and the moon and all of the other sources of physical light. So when on day 1 of creation, God said, Vayehi or, what light was that? What our sages teach us in the Midrash is that that was a spiritual light. It is a light that righteous people can see and appreciate and bring into the world. And so there are 2 kinds of light, physical light and spiritual light. And in the same way, physical light lights up a room and you can see everything in it. Spiritual light lights up the world. And that's really what Chanukah is about. It's about bringing spiritual light into the world. Because, a very interesting thing, 36 candles over the course of Chanukah. That's what we've lit over the whole course of Chanukah. We will light 36 candles. What does that refer to? So one of our great commentaries, the Rokeach, says that the 36 refers to the 36 times in the Torah that either light or a menorah is mentioned, or the 36 hours that when Adam and Eve were created, they experienced that intense spiritual light of the first day for the first 36 hours. And then that light was hidden. It didn't go away. It wasn't destroyed. It was hidden. And it is accessible when we are sensitive to it, when we can see it. And when we live with the Torah and its wisdom and its mitzvahs, we can access that spiritual light. And then we see the world completely differently. The Talmud says an amazing thing, that we going through this world, it's like going through a dark forest. And when we do a mitzvah, it's like holding a flame. And when we learn Torah, it is like the sun rising and everything is signposted. That is the spiritual light that we have access to. Every mitzvah that we do sheds light. Every idea of Torah that we learn lights up the entire world, and we're able to see where we are going. We can access that spiritual light. And that is what Chanukah reminds us of. It says that our souls are compared to a flame. And every one of us has that light within us. And in fact, the Maharal says, where that light, you can actually see that light. You can see it on a person's face. The Maharal says that, when a person dies, he makes this point that when a person dies and their face becomes ashen because the neshama, the soul, is no longer there, that the way that our souls is manifest and expressed is through the light that shines from our faces. So we have light within us, which is our soul. We have the light of the Torah which God gave us. And when we bring all of that light together, we can access the spiritual light of this world and brighten our lives and brighten the lives of everyone around us. That is the message of Chanukah. And so we go out into the world from this Chanukah. We take the inspiration, the light, the joy, the miracles of Chanukah. We take that with us as we go out into the world with renewed optimism and renewed faith. Chanukah Sameach.